people that they don't know or people that don't have any dealing with them. Those are the people that they will look for as an independent witness. Activities statements were taken. He said those two independent witnesses. One of them he met him at Equas Avenue in Banjul here, and one of them was recommended to him by a friend. So he was asked these two people, that is Fabakar Kinde and then Babukar Kori. He said for Babukar Kori he never know him, but Fabakar Kinde he used to see him around. As he said, I do see him around. So it means Fabakar Kinde is somebody that he might not know very well, but he actually saw him around a couple of times, and the council put it to him that do you know that this same witness, that is Fabakar Kinte, appeared in the recently concluded NIA 9 cases, and 9 case that was concluded some time ago. And he said yes, this man Fabakar Kinte was brought to him as an independent witness, and as an independent witness. So then that was when Consul Sakar Jahate put it to him that your independent witness are not even independent, because this is somebody that you've been bringing to serve as an independent witness for several times. They said at least for 5 times he appeared as an independent witness during the during the 9 NIA cases. So he said their independent witnesses are as independent as the word independent itself. So he didn't agree to that statement that was uttered by counsel, that your independent witnesses are not independent. So still the cross-examination continued, and then he asked the witness, that's the prosecution witness, the cautionary statement plus the voluntary statement, which one did you guys actually took first? And he said they actually took the cautionary statement first. So the lawyer also asks the witness that the statement was taken a week before 20th of July 2022, but then the witness insists that the statements were all taken on the 20th of July 2022. And then the counsel said, I am putting it to you that the date the statement was taken is always written on the statement. And then he said yes, that is true. And then the counsel told him again, I am putting it to you that both the statements were taken without following the procedures with your team. That means the statements were taken in a manner that they didn't follow the police procedures. But then the witness, that is Senghor, M.I. Senghor, refused that. He said no, their statements were all taken according to police procedures, and he didn't accept that. And then from there, then the lawyer of Lamin Jobate, that is the defense counsel, objects that the counsel, that is the defense counsel Sahar Jahate, does not have the powers to conclude that those witnesses are not actually independent. That is left for the justice to decide, but then not her. And then this at this juncture, Sahar Jahate also stand up and said that they were guided by Section 202 of the Evidence Act. And then Lamin Jobad also quoted that Section 66 of the Evidence Act talk about something of that nature, that Sagar did not have the powers to say something that to say that the witnesses evidence or evidence are not the independent witnesses are not independent. So the justice that Ibrahim Ajare, who was sitting over the case, he said, then he gave out his ruling that the objection of lawyer Lamin Jobate has been overruled. He also cited some sections that the sections that they cited, that is section 202 and then section 66. He said section 202 is relevant while section 66 is not relevant. So he overruled the objection of defense counsel lawyer Lam Jabate. So from there, still the cross-examination continued. With one of the with another witness, that is Bakar Diba, that is Assistant Superintendent Bakar Diba. He also worked with the police for over 12 years. He worked at the serious crime unit for 11 years, according to him. And then he said they were at the police headquarters when a file came from Bundu Serious Crime Unit, which bears the name of Chernombai and Kibri Dembe, and then regarding the death of Mohammed. And so this is why they went to the scene, that is Brusubi, to actually reconstruct the place to establish the cause of the incident. So he said he went there with his team of investigators to go and see what actually transpired at the scene. So that was the examination that done by the council. That is Lamin Jobate. He is responsible or representing the state in the trial. Those are the witness. That is the witness. That woman. So you can see now the witness is going together with the lawyer, that is Lamin Jobate, and then the witness Adama. She is actually going to continue with her examination. Then from there they will do the cross examination. The cross examination will be done by the council, that's the defense counsel. They will cross examine her to know or to establish the whole thing that is actually said by the witness. So the like I said, coming back to yesterday's proceedings, the cross examination continues again between Diba, that is Bakar Diba, and then then one of the defense counsel. He said and investigators were dispatch those people to go and check the place. That is Francis Jata, Jali Emai Senghor, Inspector Bunambas Manga, Corporal Sambambalo, First Class Umar Jame, and these are the people that went together with the accused persons. That is Chernombai, the second accused, and then Kibli Dembele, that's the third accused. Diba said. From there, the council asked, that is lawyer Jobate, because it was an examination. Lawyer Jobate asked where was the first accused person, that is Sainabou Mbaye, and he responded that the first accused person, Sainabou Mbaye, was out of jurisdiction, and that was why Sainabou Mbaye was not there. So he said upon arrival at the scene, that is at Brusubi, Chernombai take us through the apartment, and then for them to see, and also where the vehicle was parked, and then they made their examination of the scene. And then he said Chorno told them that the day of the incident, Chorno was the very one driving the car, and this information was from Chorno. And then he also gave them the information about the people that were on board the vehicle. That is Chorno Mbaye was driving. Beside her is Sainabou Mbaye, and then behind Sainabou Mbaye is the two kids of Sainabou. Then behind Chorno is baby Muhammad. So in between baby Muhammad and then Kibili, it's between the two kids of Sainabou Mbaye. That was narrated by Diba, Bakar Diba. And he even said that Charlombai actually showed them the position where Sainabou Mbaye was sitting, busy on her phone. And he said, having done all these needful things at the scene there, they draw a rough sketch plan, and that is to prepare the whole thing that has happened. And then he said they drove back to their office for the investigation to continue again. So that was when the prosecution, that is Lamin Jabate, attended those sketches. There are 3 sketches that was designed or that was drawn by the investigators under the leadership of Bakar Diba. So this one, the 3 sketches were tendered as exhibit 7A, 7B, and then 7C. So after these sketches were drawn, he said they continued back on their investigation, and the investigation was continued by his subordinates, that is M.I. Senghor, Corporal Sambambalo, Double Corporal Janki Emane, and the rest. They continue with the investigation. And then he said from there, from that investigation, it is clearly shown that Chornombai and then Kibri Dembele, they have a hand in the death of Muhammad, and that was why the two were charged accordingly, and then the files were forwarded to the prosecution for onward prosecution. That was what Diba said. So basically, these are some of the things that actually transpired yesterday. Like I was saying in Mandinka, we are at the High Court again today. The cross-examination together with the examination will be done on the witness that was brought by the state, that is Adama Bojang. She will continue with her examination. Then from there, the defense counsel will also do their cross examination on the witness. So from there, the state will bring in another witness that will also testify regarding the case. So Sirif Conte is inside there, and he will actually brief us whatsoever that happens there. So for now, this is what we have for you, Governmental TV. Yeah. All right, thank you very much. Today also, as you can see, we are right now at the High Court in Banjul here. Just to remind you, the case of Sainabou Mbaye, together with the the two other people, that is Kipili Dembele and then Mbaye, the case continues today also from the High Court here in Banjul. The justice that is overseeing the case is Justice Ibrahim Ajade. And then yesterday, the proceeding of their cross-examination, that is Jali MI's Sengor, continued today also. He continued with his testimony, and then the cross-examination was done by Sagar Jahade. She was also a defense counsel of the three people, and then she was the one taken to the witness that is from the state prosecution, that because the witnesses that have been provided by the state. So he also is a policeman or police officer. He came there to testify. And then, given his testimony, the cross-examination was done by Sagar Jahaj. It was just a continuation from yesterday where I spoke. And then the question that Sagar asked Jali and Masemor was how did he was able to find the independent witnesses? In case when they have a crime scene or something like that, they will look for somebody who will be their independent witness. In case of when they are taking the testimony from the victims or the people that are alleged of the crime, they will have to bring an independent witness so that that individual will be there to testify that the testimony or the statement from those individuals is taken voluntarily. They are not being forced. So she asks how did he was was able to get those witnesses, those independent witnesses. So, and he responded that the two witnesses that were involved in the case of so those are the two independent. They got a file from the Bundung Serious Crime Unit, and this crime unit. This is where they went to, and then they went to. This is where the file came from, and then the file that is containing Kibli Dembele and then that of Chernobyl. So they took the files and then they actually went to the crime scene and then they examined the place that they reconstruct or the, give some of the details that actually happened there. That is from where the car is parked, how many meters from the car to the compound where they actually moved in. So the examination or the cross-examination also was done by Gay, and then she asked rather the prosecution witness what actually happened because he said he did not actually take the measurement of the compound and that of the car. What they were focused on is the people that were in the car, that is the amount of people that are in the car. And he said from the information they gathered from Chernobyl, he said Chernobyl was the one who drove the car to the place, and then Sainabou was sitting by her left hand side, and then behind Chernobyl it was Baby Muhammad, and then behind Sainabou it was Kibli. So between Kibli and Baby Muhammad is the two children or the two kids of Sainabou Mbaye. Those are the people that were in the car, and they also asked him, do you also know that there are other people that are present in this crime scene other than Kibli Dembele and the other the rest? And he responded that yes, they were told that the truck driver that was helping them to relocate from where they are and where they are going supposed to be at the new apartment. So the truck driver together with his apprentice were there, and then they asked him, why didn't you examine or interrogate those apprentices also? He said that was not their focus. What they were focused on is the people that were involved in the crime scene. And then he said from all indications that from the evidence they gathered, they actually realized that these three people actually have a hand in the death of the child, that is Muhammad. And then the cross-examination will made it to the prosecution that can I put it to you that the independent witness that you brought in is not actually independent, but he, on his decisions that the independent witness was actually independent, even though the case has been they are now on break, and then later by 2:20 we will go back, and then the cross examination will actually continue. So coming for the Ora nkame fodro wala mindi case me yaron ko wala bitama kan Sainabou Mbaye Cherno Mbaye anin Kibli Dembele mollo me yaron ko be yaro nyame de bi temme na ko me na le nyame case woni kunu na famu ye formal indictment or submit wala charges woni kunu no yol ye charge woni nat nanje wala mindi ko ya tan jelo ko mars wota wala mo fate bul me yaron ko amanke ila dino ni sawoti anin fana me yaron ko kadini expose denjala this are two charges me yaron ko ay wala read nule. And then come ala nyama kunung they all pleaded not guilty ko manson they are not responsible manson ko nyina and ko wo cross examination on wala keta andung ana natan tendon fo bila me alon ko wala mo jele ma sengorji atlo mod me alon ko bila tendon nan kanala testimony di da me alon ko ay testimony ni complete ka itandi ko ya itandi men na wala ko independent witness on bawo nin claim mo keta nin police will be statement ota ko wala ila diamo ni ba ta kan ika ka la pour ye mona je ka me independent witness me alon ko abe tarra jele pour assé daro keno ka itandi ko ni ko ni me alon ka keta is actually fair comme il me forcer pour ka kuma kam bondi da kon so wala kin ndi kany independent witness on ni nat nanje pour astar no je nyame comme astar no je pour killing ni ci sabit no nyame so ay itanda ko ila independent witness on me alon ko ya wala natina ya itanda ko ni independent witness wala ni ama independent wala imanti lin kadun do ni mo wala mi yalan ko e family ata wala ana nyolo ne akwan ya ka jila dino barata ni mo nyolo do ni wo mo ni do ni o mo ano ma nyolo fere ba do ni ka wajira bare ko mi ma nyolo mbake ya itanda fanan ko independent witness wala ni abawo mo mi yalan ko atana nyolo ne oto independent wala independent witness wala ni amanke kundu mi yalan ka tinta aman so wala ko hani atla independent witness wala ni atinta ko kumo me yalan ko mo ka wolfo independent so nila kala fendi me yalan ko nile transparent from there another witness on that me yalan ko ina fana fonko kijele ina fana nyo kacha kijele me yalan ko wala sengorsi ata fana mo wol me yalan ko superintendent wala assistant superintendent lo ata mo me yalan ko afana yala testimony dile me yalan ko wala data kabirin problem woni wala kabirita la ko woni moy ye simple melta itandile ko ekipa ro so bundu na serious crime unit wala falo ni nali tole wala kinani ito fana wulte nata ke ni la to dami ko wala bursuti kata crime sino ni ka study and fana kila necessary procedural ta milalan ko ibe wala kala pour ka to nyanya sabat no nyama wala kalon no what exactly has transpired or what actually happened there so be nga fana bakar di bate modi me yalan ko superintendent lo assistant superintendent lo atlo modi me yalan ko ala force naje kabrin examination ni ndeke kam wala the defense council rada state council rada anin ate bakari me yalan ko prosecution witness lam afana mo police wala tolle diamo ke je ba state council defense council rada state council rada ya nyinin ka me yalan ko wala ndam jobate nyinin ka ko la me yalan ko coming ala doku wonin ala doku wonin ate akata police doku me yalan ko over 12 years and non kabla serious crime unit for 11 years ko la 11 years for serious crime unit so atam multi me ko ameda police la doku wonin bundata so nyinin ka ala doku munata exactly investigation woni so I will find the excellent jela ka itandi ko nin crime mo keda it will kata jela with their team to go and establish what actually happened there so I will be itandi jela and covering cross examination of sita and bakar di batema ani me ko wala defense council wolte ya itandi jela ko ila witness o me ko wala e wala natna pour kana ko ni ka ke jibe fenno me ko amantini bar e man so wala ya itandi ko witness wala ni mo fenno me ko itinta ko to nyala ila independent witness wala me ko itinta so nyina kera je don ko mi briefly andu be murula jere sa tan break la kere bar inshallah me murula fana fen nin kera je don wala mu ni temena break la bekere or cross examination ni mena ko wole bakar di batema ani state defense council abetente no ko inshallah so until la bala jangam maintenance tv and ba di malda mi sise me murula ko no fana ni break ni bala ngaji ko bi da kan jenya
in terms of what the intention of the prosecution witness, what they intend to put before the court. So they are just like it's an ambush, prosecution by ambush. They are trying to ambush them in court to surprise them with an evidence that they didn't prepare. So it will be difficult for them to cross-examine that person if they are ambushed in court. So based on that, they have made an agreement that they should be served prior to bringing anything before the court or any evidence before the court. But the presiding judge, MS Jallo, ruled that this is an order made by the court, and based on that, it's the court that should open the DNA results before the court. So based on that, he's ruling that it should not be preview to the defense counsel unless at the court it is open before everybody in the court when the expert from Ghana is here in the country. So that's actually what is before the court right now. But now they are proceeding with Francis Jata, who transported the blood sample from Gambia to Ghana, to give the court the brief of the process that he have taken transporting the blood from Gambia to Ghana. So this is what we have. I know. All right. Come and look here on one day a new in court there. So let's just one case beyond them almost a 1 year plus. Last time we put on a John Monega court with them on a vacation day, and there was no vacational judge who have the Goglan a Santa Purmodegul case. So no a John got put there on the 5th.
All right, thank you very much. Today also, as you can see, we are right now at the High Court in Banjul here. Just to remind you, the case of Sainabou Mbaye, together with the the two other people, that is Kipili Dembele and then Chernombai, the case continued today also from the High Court here in Banjul. The justice that is overseeing the case is Justice Ibrahim Ajaide. And then yesterday, the proceeding of the cross-examination, that is Jali MI's Senghor, continued today also. He continued with his testimony, and then the cross-examination was done by Sagar Jahate. She was also a defense counsel of the three people, and then he was the one taken to the witness, that is from the state prosecution. Those are the witnesses that have been provided by the state. So he also is a policeman or a police officer. He came there to justify, and then giving his testimony, the cross-examination was done by Sagar Jahate. It was just a confirmation from yesterday, and then the question that Sagar asked Jali and myself was the testimony from the victims or the people that are alleged of the crime. They will have to bring an independent witness so that that individual will be there to testify that the testimony or the statement from those individuals is taken voluntarily. They are not being forced. So he asks how did he was able to get those witnesses, those independent witnesses. So and he responded that the two witnesses that were involved in the case of Kibri Dembele and then the other one, that is the other one, Chernombai. Those two are the ones that are were there, or the independent witness is Fabakar Kinde, and then the other one was Bubakar Kori. So those are the two independent witnesses that he was able to get. And then when they asked where do you actually get those independent witnesses, do you know them? He said one of them he used to see him around, but that is Fabakar Kinde. But the other one, that is Bubakar Koli, he is not. That one he is not familiar with him. He didn't know that one. But for Fabakar Kinde, he actually know him. And then the counsel, that is the defense counsel, Sagar Jahate, told him, you also know that this same witness has appeared in the recently concluded NIA cases that was also concluded at the High Court here. And he said yes. And this individual or this witness have appeared in the NIA case at least 5 times. And then he responded that yes, he was told that this individual or the independent witness actually appeared into this appeared in the case of the 9 NIS. So that was the cross-examination that was done by Sagar Jahate, and then the other witness, that is the examination that was done by one of the state counsel, that is Lamin Jabate. He examined the prosecution that was brought today in the morning. So we can say today the first witness was Lamin, who came here in the morning, and then he also gave his testimony and then pertaining to the whole issue. And then the examination was done by, like I said, it was done by Lamin Jobate. The process went and then filed from the Bundung Serious Crime Unit, and this is this crime unit. This is where they went to, and then they went to. Sorry, this is where the file came from, and then the file that is containing Kibli Dembele and then that of Chernombai. So they took the files and then they actually went to the crime scene, and then they examined the place that they reconstruct or give some of the details that actually happened there. That is from where the car is parked, how many meters from the car to the compound where they actually moved in. So the examination or the cross-examination also was done by Gay, and then she asked rather the prosecution witness what actually happened, because he said he did not actually take the measurement of the compound and that of the car. What they were focused on is the people that were in the car, that is the amount of people that are in the car. And he said from the information they gathered from Chernombai, he said Chernombai was the one who drove the car to the place, and then Sainabou was sitting by her left hand side, and then behind Chernombai it was Baby Muhammad, and then behind Sainabou it was Kibli. So between Kibli and Baby Muhammad is the two children or the two kids of Sainabou Mbaye. Those are the people that were in the car, and they also asked him, "Do you also know that there are other people that are present in this crime scene, other than Kibli Dembele and the other?" The rest, and he responded that yes, they were told that the truck driver that was helping them to relocate from where they are and where they are going supposed to be at the new apartment have a hand in the death of the child, that is Muhammad. And then the cross examination, or during the cross examination, Sahar Dahate also made it to the prosecution that can I put it to you that the independent witness that you brought in is not actually independent, but he actually said no. Their independent witness is as independent as the word independent. So he stood firm on his decisions that the independent witness was actually independent, even though it has been made clear to him that individual is known to him, and then he has been appearing in several cases, and they cited the case of the 9 NIS. So these are some things that actually happened there. So the case has been they are now on break, and then later by 2:20 we will go back, and then the cross examination will actually continue. So I'm coming for the all right, I'm coming for the case me alon ko wala bitama kan as Sainabou Mbaye, Cherno Mbaye, and Kibli Dembele. Molo Milan ko come be nyame, they were alleged of having a hand in the death of Muhammad. So will not like if the Milan ko ye lua blue la de kam, and when you beat them in a common island nyame with all the charges on you. School yo charge you not naji. I will mean to go item jeloko. Mans wata wala mo fate bul Milan ko amanke ila dino ni sawati, and if Milan ko kadinin expose denjala. These are the two charges Milan ko. I will read mile, and then come they all pleaded not guilty. They are not responsible. And ko cross examination on work and not tendon for bila. Melan ko wala mo ajele ma singorsi. Atlo mo melan ko bi atel tendon nan kanala testimony di dami yaron ko ay testimony yung complete ka itandi ko ya itandri men na wala ko independent witness on bawo anin claim mo keta anin police will be statement ta ko wala ila diamo ni ba ta kan ika ka ta pour ye mo na je ka me independent witness me yaron ko ka be tarra jele pour assez daro keno ka itandi ko nyim ko nyim me yaron ka keta is actually fair comme il me forcer pour ka kuma kam bonli da kon so wala kin ndi kany independent witness on nat na je pour astar no je nyame comme astar no je pour kilim nyi ci sabit no nyame so ay tanda ko la independent witness on yalon ko ay wala nat na ya tanda ko nyi independent witness on nyi ama independent wala imanti en ka ndo nyi mo mo yalon ko e family ata wala ana nyolo ne akwan ya ka jila drum barata ni mo nyolo do nyi wo mo nyi do nyi o mo ano ma nyolo fen ba do nya ka wajira bare ko mi ma nyolo mbak ya tanda fanan ko independent witness on abawo mo le mealon ko atana nyolo ne koto independent wala independent witness on nyam defend mealon ko ni le transfer je from there ila another witness on that le mealon ko ina fana fonko kijele na fana nyo kacha kijele mealon ko wala msengorsi atafana mo multi mealon ko superintendent wala assistant superintendent la adam mo mealon ko afana yala testimony dile mealon ko wala data kabirin problem woni wala kabirite la ko woni moy ye simple melta itandile ko ye kibaro so bunnu na serious crime unit wala falo ni na yitole wala kinni ito fana wulte nata ke ni la do mealon ko wala brusuti kata crime sino ni ka study and fana kila necessary as procedural ta melalon ko ibe wala kala pour ka tonya ni sabat no nyama wala kalon no what exactly has transpired or what actually happened there. So be ngafna bakar di batem mod melalon ko superintendent no assistant superintendent lo atlo mod melalon ko ala force naje kabring examination on mbeke kam wala the defense council rather state council rather and aten bakari melalon ko prosecution witness lam afana mo police wala ay tolle diamo ke je ba state council defense council rather state council rada nyin ka me alon ko wala ndam jobata nyin ka ko la me alon ko coming ala doku woni ala doku woni ate akata la police doku me alon ko over 12 years and no kabla serious crime unit fana 11 years ko la 11 years fana serious crime unit so ate mo multi me alon ko ameda police la doku woni bundata so nyin ka ala doku munat exactly investigation woni so I will fana be explain jela ka itandi ko nin crime mo kera it will kata jela with their team to go and establish what actually happened there so I will be itandi jela and coming cross examination was sita aning bakar di batema ani me alon ko wolam defense council wolde ya itandi jela ko ila witness me alon ko wala wala natna pour kana ko wol nyinga ke jibe fenno me alon ko amantini bar imanso wala ya idan lako witness wala nyimu fenda miyalon ko itilin kala ko to nyalam idala independent witness wala mo milan ko itilin so nyina kala je don ko mi briefly andu be murula jere san tem break la kere par inshallah me murula fanam fen nin kala je don wala mo nyin tem na break la kere par cross examination ni milan ko wala bakar di batima anin state defense council abe tenten ko dem inshallah so antella bala jang maintenance tv anna badi mallam insisi me murula ko no fana ni break ni bala ngaji be ko bi da kan jenya
in terms of what the intention of the prosecution witness, what they intend to put before the court. So they are just like it's an ambush, prosecution by ambush. They are trying to ambush them in court to surprise them with an evidence that they didn't prepare. So it will be difficult for them to cross-examine that person if they are ambushed in court. So based on that, they have made an agreement that they should be served prior to bringing anything before the court or any evidence before the court. But the presiding judge, M.S. Jallo, ruled that this is an order made by the court, and based on that, it's the court that should open the DNA results before the court. So based on that, he's ruling that it should not be preview to the defense counsel unless at the court it is open before everybody in the court when the expert from Ghana is here in the country. So that's actually what is before the court right now. But now they are proceeding with Francis Jata, who transported the blood sample from Gambia to Ghana, to give the court the brief of the process that he have taken transporting the blood from Gambia to Ghana. So this is what we have. Please. I know. All right. Come Lu Hewan Monega Tay Anu in the court there. So let's just one case beyond Mungia them almost 1 year plus. Last time we put on Ajon Monega court with them on a vacation and there was no vacational judge Boham the Copeland a Santa Promotegul case so no Ajon got put on the 5th. Te bunyewe nak moy state prosecution be lead by Patrick Gomez mom waxna court bi na ñom dañ am 2 additional witness ñoo xamne dañ ko bëgga yoka ci living bi sen case bi ben bi mo nek Francis Jata mom mo nek nit ko xamne mo yobbu won blood sample from the Gambia here mu yobbu ko Ghana pour ñu def DNA sample bi mu nek kenen ki tamit Kofi lañ ko dé tudé ko ku wa Ghana la is an expert police officer tamit mom mo conduct DNA test bi té mu ngi amé results and the results are here kon ñom dañ bëgga pour kooku mu ñëw si code bi fii mu ubbi ko fii mu wax ko lan mooy di results of the code bi so LS Camara daal object ne wone ne Francis Jata ñëw na fii ñoom saaf nañ leen ne dañu am 2 witness but they didn't give summary of Francis lan la mooy war si code bi wala lan mooy tànkaam bi si case bi te loi bi soo demee si constitution bi moo nekk section 25 bi ak CPC wala mu loolu mooy criminal procedure ko dafa mel ni ñoom daf leen bëgg a beeta mu ñëw te loolu su beeta amee rek pour nga mun a prépare LS moo ko laajte wala state council lépp duñ ko ubbi loo xam ne code bi nekkut fa so loolu moo nekk loo xam ne loolu moo nekkoon si code bi so léegi decide nañ ne Francis Jata moom dina continuer pour mu jox testimony am bi moom lan la si xam naka la jëlee deret bi fii naka la deret bi duggee si loo xam bi and demee Ghana lan la fa def lii yëpp dina ko wax si call bi so jamono bii dañ break for 5 minutes suñu delloo wax de Francis dina wax code bi moom naka la mbir bi yëpp demee. All right, no, but time meet them and we would understand. Get it. She was also a defense counsel of the three people, and then he was the one taking to the witness that is from the state was the prosecution that because are the witnesses that are provided by the state. So he also is a police officer. He came there to testify, and then given his testimony, the cross examination was done by Sainabou Mbaye. It was just a presentation from yesterday. Then the question that Sagan asked my Simon was how did he was able to find the independent witnesses. In case when they have a crime scene or something like that, they will look for somebody who will be their independent witness. In case of when they are taking the testimony from the victims or the people that are alleged of the crime, they will have to bring an independent witness so that that individual will be there to testify that the testimony or the statement from those individuals is taken voluntarily. They are not being forced. So he asked how did he was able to get those witnesses, those independent witnesses. So and he responded that the two witnesses that were involved in the case of Kibri Dembele and then the other one that is the other one, Cherno Mbaye. Those two are the ones that were there for the independent witness is Fabakar Kinde, and then the other one was Bubakar Kori. So those are the two independent witnesses that he was able to get. And then when they asked where do you actually get those independent witnesses, do you know them? He said one of them he used to see him around, but that is Fabakar Kinde. But the other one that is Buakar Koli, he is not. That one he is not familiar with him. He didn't know that one. But for Fabar Kinde, he actually know him. And then the council, that is defense counsel, Sarat Jahade, told him, you also know that this same witness has appeared in the recently concluded NIA cases that was also concluded at the High Court here. And he said yes. And this individual or this witness appeared in the NIA case at least 5 times. And then he responded that yes, he was told that this individual or the independent witness actually appeared into this appeared in the case of the 9 NIS. So that was the cross-examination that was done by Sagat Jahate. And then the other witness, that is the examination, that was done by one of the state council, that is Lamin Jobate. He examined the prosecution that was brought today in the morning. So we can say today the first witness was Lamin, who came here in the morning, and then he also gave his testimony.
If you want to receive monies from UK, Europe, USA, Canada, Switzerland, and the rest of the world, Supersonic's money transfer has got you covered. With the largest payout network in the Gambia, you can now receive your monies anywhere you are, from Kartong to Koina, with less hassle. Yes! You can receive monies from your family and friends in UK, Europe, USA, Canada, Switzerland, and the rest of the world with our safe, secure, fast, and convenient service that offers you the largest selection of